Welcome back, viewers, to the Felix Black Show here on YouTube, your only source for purple pill content on the internet. I'm on all social media platforms as Felix Black. For more content when you're on other social media platforms, and if you haven't already, please like the video. Make sure you use that comment section below, as it is highly encouraged as part of our discussion. So today I came across a meme I just had to do a video on. This is going to be a little bit red pill. So ladies, I'm talking to you today. I need some answers. Let's have a conversation. Let's take a look at the meme. Okay, so the context behind this meme right here, apparently a female actually posted back to someone who made the comment, "There are no good men out there." Okay, and this was her response. I'm sorry if you can't actually read what's on the screen, but I'm going to go through it and we'll go line by line. Okay. So she says, "There's no good men out. So there are no good men out here, say many women." Actually, no, sis. They are out there, but they avoid you because, number one, you're disrespectful. I'm going to tell you, as a high value man, we do not like disrespectful women. In the same light, we should always be respectful to our women as well. So men, that is a mutual thing. Respect goes both ways, but definitely women who like to call us out our name, who like to scream and yell, argue in public, that's totally disrespectful. I get it. When we're with other couples, there's always going to be jokes about, whose partner does the worst things. Oh, he snores like crazy. Oh, she does this, leaves her hair in the bathtub. We got that. That's not disrespectful. That's, that's playful banter among couples. But we just not gonna get into things that paint us in a bad light. You know what I mean? Like women leaving hair in the bathtub, that is a common thing among all women. The more hair you have on your head, the more hair is gonna be in our drains, wherever. But we're not gonna, she's taking Xanax for anxiety. Like, we're not gonna get into that because that's disrespectful. So if women are disrespectful towards us as men, the good men, because I consider myself a good man, yeah, we're not gonna deal with that. We really aren't. So that's number one, but that's not most important to me on this list. Number two is you're unappreciative. We men are used for stability. We're used for our money, for the things that we can provide. We got that. But just be appreciative of those things. Right? If a man cannot buy you a $3,000 Birkin bag, that does not mean he's not a good man. He may be investing in other things. He may get you a $100 Coach bag. Be appreciative of that because he is thinking of you, giving you a gift, and doing what he can afford. We should still be appreciative of that. Anything that he does, you should appreciate because that's your partner, as well as he should appreciate the things that you do for him. Okay? I'm only talking to the women because this meme is based off the thought of a female. So don't take this as I'm saying you have to respect him and he doesn't have to respect you, or he doesn't have to appreciate what you're doing. We got to take accountability when we're talking directly to the females. Y'all have to listen and not try to turn the tables to say, well, what about him? We'll get to that. We're just having a conversation today. You complain all the time about everything. I do not like a negative person. There is so much negativity in this world that if all you do is complain about things, what are you appreciative of? Tell me some good things. Now, I'm not talking about your job. We all have hard days at work. We all go through things. But if everything that we go on vacation and you're complaining about the prices, the food, the people, like everything around you can't be a bad thing, because then you become the common denominator. No one likes a complainer. You're materialistic. You want the name brands. You want to keep up with the Joneses. You want the logos that you necessarily can't afford, versus being able to travel together, wearing normal clothes, but being able to travel together. Right? People who use their money on looks rather than stability. People who get material items before paying their bills. That's what the materialistic part is. I would like I'm a little bit old school. I'm not going to give my whole check to my partner, but I will give money for bills and for the house. And I would like her to be the one to divvy that up, to pay the bills, to set up those accounts. In a perfect world, that's what would happen. I wouldn't have to worry about it. You know, back in the day, the man came home, gave his wife his whole check for the week. She gave him a couple dollars for the weekend, and he was cool with that. I'm not that cool with it, but I am cool with giving the money to pay for everything, and you just divvy it up. Pay the internet, pay the damn cable bill, pay the insurance. Like, I don't want to have to worry about that because I gave you the money to do all that. You're loud and unpleasant. I do not like a loud female. Like, I don't like that. If we're in a group and we're laughing and we're joking, that's cool. But if you're just loud and want to be seen, I'm going to tell you, out of a group of friends, I'm going to take the one that's the most chill, the most relaxed, that's not trying to be seen by everyone. I like the one that's chilling off in the corner, you know what I mean, doing her thing. I like that. So I like that personality. If we're out in public, it's between us two. I'm not worried about anyone else around us. Not to say that you're unprotected, but I'm not worried about what people are thinking about me and you together. It's me and you. Loud and unpleasant? No, that's really bad. You're a slay queen. I'm not really sure what a slay queen is. Please tell me in the comment sections if you're familiar with that term, slay queen. You think your career is more important than your family? This is a huge red flag. Your career is temporary, but your family, like your kids, and your husband isn't forever, but should be. Your kids are forever. Your job could fire you at any moment. It could lay off. It could close for COVID. I'm not a fan of those who put their career before a family they have established. If you're a single person and your career is your end all be all, I understand that. You're single. Once you start having kids, once you start having a partner, you now possibly and most likely will have to adjust that schedule and not give 20, 18, 16 hours to your job daily. There should be ebbs and flows. It's a high turnover time at work. We should be done with this in about 2-3 weeks. Then I got y'all, you know what I mean? Then I'm back at it. I'm back at it, taking care of the family. If there's an emergency with the family, this job is cool and all, but I'm out. I got to go take care of my family. Family first before any career. I believe in that. And hopefully women believe in that too. You don't even like children. I mean, if I feel women have a maternal instinct to like children, right? Liking children and wanting children are two different things. You may not want kids, got that. But if you don't like kids and you're a female, I mean, that may be a little bit of a red flag. I'm just saying. You're a user. No one likes a user. I think that's what a lot of villain origin stories for men, that's where it comes from. Women using them. I'm just trying to inform y'all a little bit about why men become sour, because they've been used before when they were younger. They might not have been as hip to things that they are now. And so that may be why we have the amount of men that we have that are not happy, that are kind of bitter, and I don't want to say don't like women, but just are the way that they are. It's not an excuse, but that's a possibility. You think sex is for fun? I don't necessarily disagree with that. Sex is for fun. It's not just for procreating, right? So I don't disagree with that one. The way you dress is embarrassing. This is subjective, right? There are some men who don't want their women dressing a certain way in public. I think as long as you are respectful to your partner, if your partner is more conservative and wants you to dress conservative, either you should acquiesce and dress more conservative or not be with that person. There are some people that don't mind that their women show curves and, show their body a little bit more in public. That to me is subjective, but it's assuming, number 12 is assuming, I assume that the man is a little bit more reserved and wants his woman to be less skin showing in public. If that's the case, then I would think you would be more respectful to your partner and what they want. Being with you would be like being with another man. This, this, being with you is like being with another man. Let me get close to the camera. This is a deal breaker for me. 100%. I am a man that likes the femininity of women. I do not like tomboys. I do not like one of the guys. If you use those type of terms to describe your personality, hell no. I don't want any part of that. I would think, speaking as a high value man, I said this in my video to the women. We want a woman. Like, that's what we want. That's what we're looking for. We know what comes with that, and we are prepared to deal with that. Being with you is like being with another man is my number one turn off. 100%. If you're one of the guys, we will never be anything serious. We might be cool, but I'm not even comfortable being cool like that with a woman. I'm just gonna keep it honest with you. Yeah, I done beat that one to death. All you do is talk about yourself and what you want. If you are setting an expectation, I don't have a problem with this. I ask all the time about what women, like a woman, what she wants, what she's into, because I want to hear it. I want to hear what you're about, what your expectations are, but just be ready to listen to expectations also. We get too caught up in when someone says, I want this, they're like, well, he should be doing this. No. Listen to what I'm saying. And if you don't agree with what I'm saying, there's the door, right? It's the same thing. That's why I ask those questions, because I want to know if what you think, if what you feel, the way that you are, is in line with what I want and what I think. If it is, cool, let's move forward. If it's not, this is not going to work out. So let's just cut the cord now. You have standards, but are actually below standards as wife material. Again, that's subjective to the woman talking to the woman. Everybody has different standards. So yeah, I can't really speak to that. But I just went down the list. I explained what she meant, or tried to explain what she meant from a guy's perspective. So that was the reason why I went down the list the way that I did. I tried to explain that from the position of the good man out there. The list is pretty accurate. The list is pretty accurate. And this is what you're going to hear from a lot of guys as far as our issues on the dating scene. Tell me what you guys think about the list, about my explanation. Again, you don't have to just leave one comment. You can leave one big long comment. You can leave comments as you listen to the video, because I know that you're going to have some sort of response to what's being said. Again, remember the context. That is a reply by a female to a female comment about there not being any good men out there. I agree with the reasonings that she gave, because that's a lot of the things that we say as men. Okay. This has been Felix Black. Another video here on the Felix Black Show, your number one source for purple pill content. If you like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.